Oh, you know it's off the change.
Good morning, good afternoon, buenas tardes, buenas noches, wherever you are. Off the Change is back. We got another episode of Off the Change for you. And it must be a special episode because my co-host, my dynamic, beautiful co-host, got made up and everything. She saw these brothers' pictures. She said, I'm gonna show myself. I'm gonna look good today on this video podcast today. Kristy Nall, ladies and gentlemen, give it up to her.
Oh, good
What's up, Kristy?
afternoon. Oh,
How you
you know
doing?
what? I'm doing awesome. Thank you. You see my little title right there, though, Asian Persuasion.
I see the Asian
I had to
persuasion.
step my game up.
If they don't understand. So
No, they
today
don't.
we got an episode. We got a great episode for you today. It's still Black History Month. Still
Mhm.
Black History Month, and I hate to say that we gotta have a month that we gotta tell everybody what we did. Shout, shout, shout. But anyway, I'm looking like Casper on this thing today. I'm looking. I don't know what's going on with this shade of me today, but I am chocolate and I am black. If everybody's not watching this now and don't know. All right, Off the Change podcast. We got a great episode for you today. So I this personally, I love my podcast because I get to bring people who not only I enjoy seeing, but I've met super talented, uber talented people. But these two brothers right here are doing amazing things. And I happen to say I know them. Before that begins, though, I got to tell everybody my Off the Change moment for the week is this. Everybody knows how close me and Patrice O'Neal were.
Mhm.
I opened for him for a long time. Very close person, a friend of mine. His biography documentary, on Comedy Central is out right now. Please go watch that. You get a glimpse into the man I call my brother and my friend, Patrice O'Neal. Great documentary. Go see that right now. All right. So come to the stage, come to the Off the Change podcast listening stage. We got, first of all, Mr. Eddie Abram. Eddie, tell them who you are. Tell them what's going on. Say hello to the listeners.
Hey, man, thank you, everybody, for having me. Kristy, Steph, Juice, I appreciate the platform. I'm Eddie Abram. I'm from Oakland, California, hailing from East Oakland, California, to be specific.
Ooh, all right.
Like Steph, I started out as an educator, teaching in Oakland Unified School District. That path led me to Alameda County Probation Department, where I'm working with incarcerated youth. But somewhere along the line, I felt I had a bigger purpose. And what I started doing to get my start is I started throwing parties in Los Angeles, private events.
That's the biggest purpose right there.
And that was around 2014, and the private event started gaining steam. And I said, you know what? I want to launch my own education program. And I was always a closet Trojan fan. So I went to USC, I became partners with them, and I launched a program called Higher Learning LA, where we do high school interaction, we do STEM programs, and we live on the campus for a whole week for juniors and seniors, upperclassmen.
Nice.
And from that, I got noticed by Pookie Wigington and Lonnie Crooks from Chocolate Sundays in Los Angeles, the hottest urban comedy club in the country. It started with Kevin Hart, D. Ray Davis, Chris Tucker, Chris Kattan. The list goes on and on and on. Steph has performed there. Steph Sanders has been there.
I'll throw that in there.
And so it was great. And they brought me on initially to produce their 20th anniversary show with Marlon Singleton from Interscope Records. And it was going to be a huge 3-day weekend. It fell through. It never happened. But I stayed in their ear and I said, you know what? How about bringing a comedy show to Oakland? I felt Oakland was a big urban metropolitan city. We had 0 comedy clubs. There was no flavor. We needed something big. And I stayed in Pookie and Lonnie's ear for a year. And they brought me in as a partner for this event. And we launched it. We had 4 amazing shows. Steph performed at the second show with David Arnold, Mario Hodge, Nate Jackson. We had an awesome show, sold out over capacity for 4 weeks, for 4 months.
Yeah.
And COVID killed us.
Yeah.
And it killed us on my birthday show. My birthday show was supposed to be the 5th show. It was sold out in advance. And we normally do 2 shows every night. And so I was down in the dumps. I was a little depressed. And I don't know if Steph...
Hey, Eddie, let me stop you right there because we're going to get to your birthday show this year real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to get an opportunity to we're going to introduce my other brother here, and then we're going to get back to both of y'all stories. So this brother right here, let me tell you something. As a comic, you meet comics, new comics that come in the game, and they come and go and so forth and so on. I met this brother, and I didn't even see him perform that night, but he told me in the back, he said, I'm going to be somebody in very short period of time. I'm doing A, B, and C, and most of the time, a young brash comic say that, you're like, yeah, okay, all right, I won't even know this brother won't be around in 2 weeks. But he looked me in my eye, and I knew, I said, something special about this brother right here. And then he told me some Compton, so I had to listen because I knew he had a gun on him. So I said,
Don't do that.
That's
Don't do
what's
that, yo.
but this brother right here, very special. Give it up to my friend, my brother, Mr. Comedian Juice. Deason is the Juice, Deason, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Give it up to him. Hey, Juice.
That's a nice introduction. For a minute, I didn't know you was talking about me. So
Right. You looking around in the car. You was like, who else in the car? He talking about my son in the back. What's up, Juice? What's happening,
man? Thanks for having me, man. This is dope. Thanks for having me.
I gotta say, personally, congratulations on the new baby, man.
Thank you. Appreciate
Congratulations.
it. Appreciate
the brother has a new baby. And you're engaged, right?
Congrats.
Yep, and I'm engaged.
You engaged.
Yeah.
You're engaged.
Love's a beautiful thing.
I'm growing up.
Yeah, that's a wonderful thing, man. That's a wonderful thing. So Juice, tell us right now, when did you start comedy? What else you got going on, man, right now?
Well, I started comedy about a little under 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And like I said, when I first started, but even before comedy, I'm a huge Nipsey Hussle fan. I had the pleasure to work with him, meet him a few times. So soon when I got in the game, I was real big on the business side, like, owning my own shows, producing my own shows, creating a platform for artists that get on stage. Because I didn't really like the way the comedy culture was. So I told myself, before I got funny, I'm like, I'm going to change comedy culture. And so over the years, that's just kind of been what I've been trying to do. Whether it's me producing my own shows, or it's me, me and my fiance, we've been blessed. We owned our comedy club in Inglewood. We had for about a year and a half before COVID hit and we had to close. So for me, I was like, after that, I was like, let me get back on the road. Let me get back telling jokes. I know it's a lot of comedians out there who want to inspire the world, motivate them, and give them some hope. So that's kind of what we're doing. So we created the Life is a Joke comedy tour, started some tours, added some dates, and it's been going really well, man. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of what I do. Among a lot of community outreach programs, helping the youth, just showing my part, showing the president in my community is huge for me. Letting somebody see somebody that's doing well that they can touch and talk to.
So this is why I also like the dynamics of these two, because though they do a lot of other things, they always bring it back to community, who they are, where they're from, so forth. Like he said, he brought the show back to Oakland, Chocolate Sundays and so forth. So tell me now, you got a birthday coming up, Eddie. And so what's going on with you and Juice's show? What's that, your birthday weekend? I'm trying to get there. What's going on?
Ooh, yeah.
So
details, please.
So back in 2014, I started, like I said, launching my personal birthday party in Los Angeles. It was a 3-day event, and we normally did Chocolate Sundays on Sunday. I normally rent out the Palm Restaurant in downtown LA. I'm partners with Anshos Entertainment Group, which is AEG. So we did an event with Staples Center, usually rented out a suite.
Wow.
But COVID killed it last year.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I'm not going to have a repeat and take the chance again this year. So I'm sitting back and I'm like, I'm inviting guests like I'd invited you, Steph. And I sent an invite to Boogie B, a comedian out of New Orleans, works out of LA, dynamic. Let me stress you out if you have not heard him before, but he has a little everything on social media. And he's like, hey, well, I'm already performing in Vegas this weekend. And I was looking for an additional event to add to my private party, which is on Sunday, March 21st. I'll say that off the air because it's private. But what I did was I said, well, connect me with the producer. And we talked and I said, you know what? I want to bring my event to your show. What can we do? And so we end up working out a deal together. We sold the show out. I have guests coming in from Philadelphia, Arizona, Southern Nevada, Las Vegas, LA, Sacramento, Bay Area. And I thought it was a great platform, and what I respect what Juice is doing. His work with Russell Westbrook speaks for itself with them being business partners. Right. So, and an urban comedy flair, and he's an independent and he's grinding, and I respect that. He didn't go the traditional route with the big names. He said he took it upon himself. And I said, well, let me bring my event with yours. And it worked out that way. Maybe he can elaborate on it more.
Well, me and Kristy coming. We coming. But go ahead, Juice. Tell me.
Y'all better come. It's going to be, it's going to be a great show. And it's a piggyback on what he said. Yeah, like it's the universe. We talked over the phone off air. We both believe in like the power of manifestation. and like the university was like, he was looking for a dope event that makes sense. You know, we was doing a dope event, and we was able to collab and really bring it the right way. For people who know about art shows, I played basketball in college, so I try to always create that basketball vibe, but also that party vibe with jokes. You know what I mean? And then we book comics that's not just funny, but they also stand for something. A lot of my comedians that's on tour with me, they all stand for something. They all got a point of view that uplifts our people, and I think that's important. And so that's why it all makes sense. Eddie a hustler, I'm a hustler. The show gonna be dope. It just all makes sense.
Perfect.
It's a dope thing, man.
Yeah,
So I'm
perfect.
excited.
I love it. I love that. So you mentioned, so we get to Eddie, what he's doing now. Mention again. You mentioned Juice, what I wanted to get to. So you have a partnership with Russell Westbrook, but you played basketball in college, right? So tell me about your basketball journey and how you.
Yep, I played my whole life. I played. Yep. So me and Russell Westbrook, we've been friends since about 6th grade. So we played together 6th grade to high school.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on, Juice. We can edit that out. We can edit that out.
No worries.
Phone was going in and out, so we need to so get back. Kristy, you all right?
Okay. Am I back?
It still is.
Y'all can hear me?
Now I can. Go ahead, start talking.
Okay. Y'all can hear me now, right?
Yeah. Okay. So go back to
great.
when you and Russell's 6th grade.
Yeah. So me and Russell we've been knowing each other since 6th grade. Originally, we didn't like each other because I'm super competitive and I wanted to be the best player on my team. And the first day he was the best player, so once I backed down and went down to my rankings, he motivated me, I motivate him, and we both kind of share the same community outreach. So it's a great friendship as well as partnership. So yeah, it's one of my good friends.
And what college did you play for?
I went to Pacific Union. So I actually went to junior college route. So I went to 2 junior colleges, did my thing from there. I went to Southwest College and Fullerton College, and then I transferred to Pacific where I played a year and a half.
Okay, cool. Hey, and Eddie, you mentioned being a closet SC fan. So I can't say this, but don't tell my daughter I'm saying this. Hope she don't listen to this. She go to UCLA.
Okay.
But I was a USC Trojan fan, if anything, from football, whatever. But anyway, I don't tell. Edit this out.
They butt heads. You can't.
Don't tell I
take
said
sides.
that. But so Eddie, you are doing something right now that's like a mega huge, uber huge. I want to. What's going on with you now?
Okay, just before I get to that, I also played ball too. I played at Dominican University.
Okay.
And we played against Pacific Union back in the day. I just wanted to
add
that in.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Right.
So once upon a time, I was a good ball player. That was many years
Did y'all
ago.
win?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, wow.
Well, we won big always. Okay.
I love it.
So I believe in the universe, and the biggest thing, the influencer, the great guy, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, he said, for every adversity, for every disappointment, there's a seed of equal or greater benefit. And when I say that in context, while everything ended in 2020 with the comedy, my parties, I run a college program at USC Higher Learning LA, all my speaking engagements, everything got canceled. But I was able to partner up with a guy named Norio Ishihashi, who's based in Japan. And if you don't know who Norio is, a quick background with him. Norio, in the late 90s, invented CDs and DVD players and DVDs. And then he also created—
Wait a minute, he invented CD players?
No, CD players, CDs, and DVDs. It was him in the late 90s. I'm not done with him yet. I'm not done with Norio yet.
I see.
Then 2002, he built the first unmanned satellite to go to an asteroid called Hayabusa, who he partnered with the Japanese aerospace program. Never been done, still hasn't been done.
Wow.
But then the biggest thing he's done in 2003, he partnered with a guy named Amnon Shachua, an Israeli guy, and they created a company called Mobileye. Mobileye was making all the autonomous driverless cars in the world. It's a software program.
Yeah.
2017, Intel came in and bought it for $15.3 billion, the largest acquisition deal in the history of Israel.
Billion.
So billion with a capital B.
Now, is this company traded publicly right now?
Right. Yeah, but it's already been sold. So Intel came in and bought it. So all four of us would have taken our money, sat on the beach, split it 15 billion
Right.
3 ways. But
Right.
he's not built like that. He's a legend. So he created educational software called Zangu. And then he started developing it throughout the world. And he was looking for somebody in the United States to take this next charge. And he offered me the president position. But I'm like, you know what? I want an equity stake. The hell with the president. I can go without a salary.
Yeah.
So now we created a company together where I have 50% ownership in. And what we're about to do, we're building artificial intelligence for the most powerful organization on the planet. I'll let you figure that out. I can't say it over there, but you guys will probably know what I'm talking about.
Big brother, they listening right now. It's okay,
Yeah.
Big brother. Every time you say Alexa or Siri, they hear what you're talking about. Go ahead. We already know.
Yeah. So we're in exclusive negotiations right now. We're going to develop artificial intelligence. We're building robotics. We're building drones. We're building also an encryption security system. We have the option to build jets. So I tell people next 5 years, and I think I told it to Juice, I'm going to be the richest black man in this country next 5 years.
Did.
You're looking
That's
at the next. You're looking at the next Tony Stark right now.
That's why I'm getting you a birthday gift. I'm getting you a birthday gift.
Yeah. Hey, don't
That's
forget
gonna be
about
my
me now,
boy.
Ed. Now, don't forget about me now.
Hey, Juice, we
Where's
gotta
that?
keep him around because he making drones.
Yeah,
we gotta
for
be able
real.
to spy. He's gonna spy on us.
I'm gonna give him a shout out. Make sure I give him a couple of shout outs on
Exactly.
stage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear a shirt with your picture on it, Eddie, to perform. That's what I'm gonna wear.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
That's
so
beautiful.
So Norio's just a great guy, and we're going to do a lot of great things together. And like I said, this organization, who we all know well, is very, 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 very interested in us partnering and building out software for them.
Nice.
That is amazing.
Juice.
Yeah. I mean,
If you have a website for your tour.
Yeah, right. Well, we do. It's being recreated right now. We just been using Linktree because it's simple for everybody. Just pick what city and buy their merch. It's a simple location for everybody. So,
Do you have any upcoming cities besides Vegas coming up?
Yes, we have. So after we finish Vegas, we're doing San Antonio. April 16th and 17th we'll be in San Antonio, and then after that we'll be in Oklahoma City May 21st, and then May 22nd we'll be in Tulsa, and then from there we're gonna go to Atlanta. We're going to Atlanta, DC, and I believe we're gonna wrap up in Miami. So we got a couple more dates that we're gonna hit up.
Nice.
Those are some hot cities.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and we do take promotional tours, and we will do the episodes from there if you like. We will cover this.
Always, y'all always
On the beach.
And I already told you I want to get down on one of them. So anytime.
You definitely did. We gonna make that happen.
Say my name. It's on. So we got a question for both of you, and Kristy's gonna ask you. We ask all of our guests this question. So go ahead, Kristy.
Okay, so if you guys could invite any 3 people to dinner, whether they are dead or alive, who would they be, and what would you be serving for dinner? So 3 people.
And while you're thinking of that, I'm going to give definitely a shout out to our sponsors. We're going to cut to them in a minute after these moments, but also want to let everybody know, remember, offthechange@gmail.com. That's offthechange@gmail.com. Hit us up with topics you want to hear, answers to this question that we ask every week. And also you can hit us up and let us know on IG. We're at offthechange.com. On Facebook, Off the Change, and on Twitter, Off the Change Pod 1. So please hit us up. Let us know, everybody out there. All right, which one of y'all ready first?
You want to go first?
I guess I'll knock it out the way. We can get it. Hello? Can y'all hear me still?
Got you.
Go ahead. Yep.
Okay. So can I name the food that I'm cooking first, or do I got to name?
However you want to do it.
Does it matter?
Yeah, however you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if I'm bringing my 3 people for sure, I'm bringing Jay-Z. I'm bringing Jay-Z, Kevin Hart, Eddie. I gotta bring Eddie because Eddie about to be one of the top 5 richest people in the world. So Eddie gotta be at dinner. I'm serving whatever Eddie wants at this point.
Whatever Eddie wants.
Everybody at dinner. So Eddie, what you want to eat?
I like that answer.
I like that.
I feel like we have to crash this dinner for sure.
Hey, got to. Wearing Eddie shirts again. Eddie,
Okay.
So now tell us yours, Eddie.
So as you guys know, I'm a big power thought thinker, the universe, and the Godfather, the guy who invented the power of thought, is Andrew Carnegie. It's got to be number one. If you guys don't know Andrew Carnegie,
I know. Yeah.
he's
yeah.
arguably he's the richest man to ever walk this planet. Power of thought, the great steel baron. Got to have Andrew Carnegie at one. Number two is my mentor. I've been a VIP guest at his seminars. Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor got to be number two. And the third one, I think, Bernard Hopkins. And you know,
the fighter.
Boxer, I got to buy executioner.
B-Hop.
I got to bring B-Hop. I've always been a huge boxing fan, and B-Hop was always my favorite. Never had a chance to meet him. So, and if I would do the dish, I'm a big shrimp guy. So it'd be some type of shrimp pastas, shrimp lasagna, something like that. And
good to know, Eddie. I'm adding that to the menu at the show.
Okay.
Got you on the shrimp.
Shrimp etouffee. We got shrimp everything.
Yeah.
Good.
Like
Okay.
Bubba Gump. Yeah.
Good. All right. So before you guys go, tell our listeners where they can find you, all your handles and everything, and websites and everything. Go ahead, Eddie. Go ahead first.
Yeah. So mine is very simple. I'm not a super big social media guy, but you can find me at Eddie Abram Presents, which is like my production company, and that's under my Instagram, Eddie Abram Presents. My nonprofit 501c3 is Higher Learning LA. It's under higherlearningla.com. That's the program that we run at USC. And then just reach out to me. I'm here to help everybody, students, entrepreneurs, and public speaking, to get everybody to chase their purpose in life.
Reach out before the next 5 years. Reach out before the next 5
Yeah,
years.
if they're smart, they'll reach out right now.
Right now, today.
Get on that project.
I was about to DM them right now, and I got his number.
And you right. Me too. All right, Juice, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at my Instagram handle is I am Juice Man. That's I am Juice Man spelled with 2 N's. And if you want any information about the Life's a Joke Comedy Tour, if you type in on Facebook or Instagram, Life's a Joke Comedy Tour, to pop up. Also, my nonprofit is connected to that page, so it takes you to the nonprofit organization what we got. And other than that, man, I appreciate this platform. I'm sorry I'm in a car right now. I hope you guys can hear me clear.
It's all right.
This is very dope, and I support it. And man, yeah, thanks for having me, man. This is awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming out, man.
you,
And on
guys.
behalf of myself and Kristy, my co-host, we want to thank y'all. It's been a pleasure, man. And I love the things that y'all are doing. Y'all represent Black History Walking, man. And I love it. I love it. And Eddie, we will be talking, because me and Kristy do like a stock tip here and there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
hopefully, Chrissy,
Yeah.
you can make it out to the party next month.
That would
All
be
right. Yeah.
beautiful.
Shoot me the information, and I
Yeah.
will do my best.
If we gonna have
And
shrimp and pasta there, Kristy,
Yeah.
we gonna have
I will
shrimp and
make
pasta
you
there.
some shrimp and
Hey,
pasta.
this girl makes some bomb food, man. This the lumpia queen right here. So if you want lumpia, she'll send it to you. That's the girl right there.
I got you, Eddie.
Okay. Thank you. I
Dude.
appreciate
You
it.
want to try the lumpia? Hey, I'm gonna hook y'all up. So hey, congratulations to both you brothers. You guys are doing great things, and I love the community aspect. So hats off to you guys, because these youth, they need us. They need
That's
us.
right.
They need y'all, and they need the programs that you guys have out there for the community. So thank you.
Eddie Abram and Juice Deason, give it up to Off the Change. Off the Change, listen, give it up to him. And we'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.